Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today I have been inspired by a video about the top 5 bookish dates that you can have. I'll link the video down below. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Now, here's my thing. I went into it thinking, yeah, that's a great idea. I'd love to do this. But I have never really dated a bookish boy. I've never really dated a guy who read. So here's what I'm doing. Oh, that looks awful. Slightly better. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the top 5 men I have dated in bookish characters and the one bookish character that I wish I could date. Roughly. Like, this is not a cut and dry, like, I want to date this man kind of thing, but he's like my bookish crush, and I'd mix him with one other person. So, we'll get to that in the end. Let's begin with my dating history. You guys know that I have had my share of my own problems. As a result, I have dated terrible, terrible people. Date number 1, the fairy tale, the Prince Charming, the charmer, the wonderful, magical man. Now, I dated this guy all through high school. Multiples of them. They were all the same in the end, which was they promised the world, they said all the sweet and kind and wonderful, terrible things that sweep every girl off their feet, and then they're done with you in about a week. Next, we have the unsupportive bad word. The vegetarian. She becomes a vegetarian and things get really nasty when her husband stops really supporting her and giving her any love and affection or anything to that nature, and he over-sexualizes her and over-diminishes her and makes her feel like she just does not matter whatsoever. Now we get into the top 3 types of boys that I've dated. The married. This is the gentleman that I was dating for over a year and a half, and the whole time he was with me, he had another lady that he was with on the side. She had been there before me, and I had totally no idea she was there. It ended when he married her because they got pregnant. I had to find out from his mother. At least Mr. Rochester told her. Then we have, don't hate me, the bunny. I have dated the bunny. The racist, the homophobic, the stupid, the ignorant, the obnoxious, the rude, the oversensitive, controlling, crazy, psycho, manipulative a-hole. And then we have my final and most recent relationship, the survivalist. He used to wake me up in the middle of the night to try and train me to be ready when the zombie apocalypse occurred. He would wake me up and say, what do we do right now if the zombie apocalypse has occurred? And my response was usually, go back to sleep and deal with it in the morning, because let me tell you, it's still going to be there. I think he probably would take himself and put himself in a quiet little cranny of Alaska and pretend that society no longer exists if he could. But he hasn't done it yet. I'm still pretty impressed with that. My dream date would be a mixture of 2. First, it would be Neville Longbottom. Sweet, kind, easygoing, nerdy, very pudgy. And honestly, the thing about Neville that was so loving and so wonderful is just he had a good, kind heart that was just undeniably knowledgeable and understanding of humans with empathy and love and affection. But I would add a little extra in there, and I would add our very wonderful Lord Macron from Solus. This gentleman is a werewolf, and I have always been asked what is my preference between werewolves and vampires. I myself have read multiple books on vampires and werewolves, and the depiction of both is so different and vast in so many different scenarios that I really don't think there's a way to choose. But if you were to ask me in the Parasol Protector collection what my land of preference would be, it would be the werewolves. Family-focused and oriented, rule-following, societal people who have a functioning world and layer of social etiquette. This would be my ideal ruffian, toughian, big, tall, strong man who has a great love for a woman with some curve, some bust, a little bit of reading, and a great sense of self. I would love to meet a man who could actually handle a woman who can hold her own and discuss her own beliefs, thoughts, mind, and not feel threatened. Those are my dumb dating dumb dating doofuses. Those are the boys that I've dated in the past that have been in books and the future that I hope to have someday potentially. I am very excited to have shared it with you. It was just a cute, quick video. I really don't expect much for feedback on this. If you guys have some, wonderful. Share with me below what characters you've dated. Who have you dated that you're like, I really shouldn't have gone there? I think my biggest regret is the bunny. Yeah. Dating a bunny was like bad. Dating a guy that got married while I was dating him sucked, but like dating a bunny was just bad. Stupid on my part. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video and I'll talk to you soon.